Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I'm gonna show you how you can still lose weight while eating sushi. Now, I'm not saying sushi is bad, but sushi does have a lot of carbs. So if you're trying to live a low carb lifestyle, that is probably one of the first things that you are going to toss out the window. It's also, depending on what you add to it, can be very calorie dense. And I'm not one of those people that's gonna be telling you be super restrictive with your calories, but I will say that you do have to be mindful if you want to see that scale move, okay? So I have everything laid out here. I'm gonna show you, it is so easy, super high in protein, low calorie, and it is so satisfying because it definitely hits the spot. Like, you are going to feel like you're having sushi, you're enjoying your roll. I usually make about 2 rolls. Sometimes I'll make a whole spread. I share with my mom and my daughter, and it's actually like really fun to do as kind of like, I don't want to say like an activity, but it's just like an interactive meal, and you just feel really good about it afterwards. So we're gonna go the whole route. We are gonna make the rice. We are using cauli rice. So this right here is the main like hack, right? So this is the hack to eating low carb sushi, and it is to make your rice out of cauliflower. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. It's still gonna be sushi rice. It's gonna be nice and fluffy. I feel like a lot of times when people talk about cauli rice and they talk negatively about it, it's because they don't know how to cook it. So what I did first, and I already did it just to save time, is I already microwaved it. So it's already microwaved. I kind of like drained out all the water. You wanna make sure that you get as much liquid out as possible because that's what gives you that mushy rice, okay? And I feel like that's what people hate about cauli rice, is like that it's actually mushy. So we're gonna get started with our rice. I'm gonna show you how to make it nice and fluffy. So we're gonna start off with just cooking out any additional water that is in our cauliflower, okay? And I'll walk you through it. So if you wanna make this with me, just make sure you have your cauli rice. I'll kind of put all of the ingredients that you'll need for this in the description below. I usually just shop for everything on Thrive Market. I get a lot of my specialty ingredients from there. If you've been following me for a while, you know I've been using them for years, and it's super convenient. Everything's delivered here straight to my door. I got a lot of my stuff, including the fish that we're gonna be using from Thrive. And I'll show you everything that you'll need, but everything will be linked so that you know exactly, maybe you make a little list on what to order or what to buy for this. But it's also personal preference. Like if you like albacore, if you like salmon, you can even use tuna because of the way we're gonna make it, you're gonna see how not only it looks like sushi, but it legitimately tastes like a traditional sushi roll. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just kind of tossing everything around, making sure that we get all of the excess moisture out. And I don't add anything to it. I don't add oil, I don't add butter, I don't add anything, because typically with sushi rice, you don't add any of that. The only thing, I don't know if you've ever tried making sushi rice. Sushi rice does have vinegar and sugar. And so we are gonna add that because we want to have the authentic taste. And when you taste sushi rice, like when you have your roll, it never tastes sweet, it never tastes like, you know, like vinegary, but it does have it. So we're gonna add it to our rice. But as you can see, I did a really good job at draining it. So it's already looking fluffy. Like it is not mushy at all. Look at that. So you already know this is gonna be yummy. Okay, so this is nice and soft, super, super fluffy, which is exactly what we want because nobody wants like sticky, mushy rice. That's the worst thing. So I'm gonna do some of my rice vinegar. I'm just gonna kind of do that right on top, not too much. And we're also gonna do a little sweetener. So you could do like some allulose. I'm just doing a little bit of stevia. You just use whatever you typically use. Regular sushi rice is made with sugar. I just don't cook with sugar, so I do any type of sweetener. Allulose is usually my first pick for cooking, and I just love stevia. Stevia is great for coffees. With sweetener, you just have to find what you like the one that works for you, because it's a palette thing. Like my mom likes Truvia. I like this one from Whole Earth or something, or Whole something. But anyway, yeah, I will, all my stuff that I'm using, I usually leave everything linked in the description below, including my meal plan. So if you're on a weight loss journey or you're just getting started, remember I have an ultra low carb meal plan that has worked for me. It's worked for my daughter, for thousands of people. So if you feel stuck, you feel like, oh my gosh, Myra, I don't know where to start, or the scale hasn't moved, I literally walk you step by step. I also do the breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, all of that is in my meal plan, okay? So make sure you grab that if you are just getting started, or if you know someone that could be really, really helpful for them as well. So our rice is pretty much done, okay? So we're gonna set that aside, and we are going to get started on making our sushi. So we obviously need meat. So for the protein, I do have like an actual salmon fillet. I have that in the air fryer because I'm like, so I felt like I might want to make one cooked and one with like raw fish. So I have the salmon, and actually, is this considered raw? I don't know if it's considered raw actually, because it's like tuna. We have albacore. Then I'm gonna grab my nori sheet. So this is like the seaweed that you use to make sushi. And all of these, just so you know, because typically you'd have to go to like different stores, I get all of my stuff from Thrive, okay? So I get my box. You guys already know, like I literally pick and choose all my snacks, all my specialty ingredients, my rice wine vinegar, my sesame oil, my avocado oil, my olive oil. Like Thrive has amazing prices for their oils. I usually don't find them cheaper anywhere else. And they have a lot of specialty ingredients. So whether you're like vegan or keto or paleo or vegetarian or whatever the case is, they have something for everyone. It's just a great place to grab a lot of those specialty ingredients or snacks, and you're guaranteed a saving. So if you've never ordered from them, you get a free gift up to $60, and you get 30% off on your first box. So I'll leave that link for you in the description below. Okay, since I already have the salmon fillet, I'm gonna go with the albacore. So that's going in first, right? So, and this one is made in a spicy oil, olive oil, okay? So we love that. We love that it is, yummy. I don't know what the brand is. Maybe this one here, like Fish Wife or something, but this one's so cute. I love their packaging on that. Anyway, I grabbed all of this stuff from Thrive. This as well, mayo, some avocado mayo. Make sure that you are using an avocado mayo, because we already know we are trying to stay away from seed oils. An avocado mayo, always make sure that it's not like an avocado blend, because sometimes they trickster, like they try to trick you, and it'll say that it's made with avocado oil on the front of the package, but when you read the label, it will literally say the first ingredient will be soybean oil. So make sure that you are reading the labels. Okay, we got a little sriracha. Gonna give this a good mix. Yeah, that's the one thing I will say, if you are just starting your weight loss journey, or you're someone that hasn't really seen like the results that you're looking for, start reading those labels, because a lot of the foods, they have MSG, and they have soybean oil, and they have canola oil, and all of that wreaks havoc on your gut. Like it's just not good for your gut health. A lot of times it could be those small little changes that you need to make to really see the difference. So that's just something to keep in mind, you know, something to keep in mind. Okay, now I'm not a sushi expert here, but we are going to do some cucumber. Now we have our avocado, because all of this is gonna go in the roll. Yeah, so you can add like carrots, you can add whatever, you know, whatever type of roll you're kind of going for. Okay, so we have our sheet, and we're gonna put in our rice. Now, we're gonna put in our meat. So this is our protein. And this you can make, I mean, super duper quick. Like this is crazy how easy. I mean, like obviously I'm making it here with you so you see exactly what the process is. I feel like this seems, you know what I mean? Like it's a very easy lunch or dinner idea. Then we're gonna do our cucumber. And we're gonna do our avocado, some green onion, some sesame seeds. Now we're gonna roll. And I know I have that little thing to roll them, but I don't know where it's at. So right now we're gonna use our hands. All right. All right, the trick is gonna be cutting this baby. So I have this that I'm gonna use. Dude, this is like scary. Okay, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so this is like a very, very sharp knife. Okay, I'm like scared of this knife, like actually. But I mean, how cute are my little sushi pieces? Now this was my first one. I'm about to make a couple more. I'm gonna tighten it like a little bit more. But I mean, does this not look super legit? Like actually though. Just making a little spicy mayo. All right, so I'm gonna eat the little ugly guy first. The little edges are sometimes not the prettiest. We do need a little soy sauce, but look at that. Oh my gosh, it looks so yummy, right? Cheers. Oh my gosh. The flavors, they literally taste like regular sushi. Like I can't even tell that it's cauli rice. It's crazy. Perfect lunch. You could also do this like for dinner. Make like a whole spread. They're so easy, so healthy, high in protein. It's low in calories. I would just be careful with the spicy mayo because obviously it's mayonnaise. You can make it with Greek yogurt for even additional protein. But guys, they're so good. I'm gonna plate my little guy on here. I mean, what more could you ask for? Some low carb sushi to eat while you're currently on a weight loss journey. Like, are you kidding me? No, this is the way. Like I'm telling you, this is the way. Obviously this is like a little baby one. I'm about to make a few more. I'm also gonna use the salmon fillet that I have in my air fryer. And I'm just gonna make like a little spread. So my whole spread is gonna be albacore and salmon. I haven't thought about making kind of like a little Philadelphia roll, you know, adding some cream cheese on there. I feel like that would be a good addition as well. But other than that, guys, making sushi at home is a vibe. It's such a vibe. It is so much cheaper to make at home. And I feel like it hits the spot. Like it literally tastes like real sushi, and you're not having the rice, you're not having all those carbs, you're not gonna feel super bloated after you eat, and you're gonna stay on track. So if you haven't made sushi at home, this is your sign to make a whole spread of sushi with your family, with your friends, with your husband, your boyfriend, by yourself. Like this would be a whole vibe for me. I'd turn on the music and I'd be like in here just whipping up a whole spread. So if you haven't done it, do it. I think you're gonna love it. Come back, let me know what you used. If you wanna use actual raw like sashimi, then go to your local Asian market. Like near me, I live in Orange County, so I have like what is it called? So I have Mitsuya, I have H Mart. Yeah, the one that I love is the Mitsuya one. It's in Costa Mesa. They have the best fresh fish. It is a little pricey, but I think it's so worth it because you can make like a whole thing. Like you can have like your sashimi, what is it called? Nigiri or whatever. And you can have like your rolls and like bomb. For like 50 bucks, you can make a whole spread. So anyway, this is just an easy hack, and this is something that you can make as a snack. You can literally make this as lunch or even dinner. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed making sushi with me. I'm about to sit down and make one more I'm gonna make one more before I sit down and enjoy my lunch. But this is 1000% worth it. It is super, super easy. It's convenient, and it's so much less expensive than going out for a sushi night. So I hope you liked it. Everything is linked in the description below. Make sure you check that out. I always leave everything linked, including videos that are kind of like similar to this that you can continue watching to help you on your weight loss journey. So thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.